color. So you can wear this back with your blue, or you can wear this back with your teal green turquoise, but you're also getting that fancy beaded look. We took this from $159 to $99. Now this is Iron Mountain turquoise. It's under $20 on your charge card to bring it home. What a great staple piece to have in your jewelry collection. And then also available, well, I'll just reach down and grab it. I thought we were gonna show you a picture of it. Here we go. This is our rhodochrosite and turquoise. So pretty, Jay. $129 is the price there.
I can't believe we've already gone through the first hour.
I know.
That went fast.
Yes, it did. And we've got a lot of things. I shouldn't say anything. Amber. I've got an amazing amber necklace. I've got an amazing amethyst necklace with aquamarine. We have so many pretty things. But right now, in this final hour with Jay today, he is taking us around the world. Where are you there, Jay?
Okay, that's in Australia. I rented that plane, and because we're flying, that's in the outback. That's wild camels. You know, cattle, that's one of the lakes that we're flying, but that's a trip I took to Australia when we were out buying rough material. It's pretty cool. That plane I rented, when we checked it out later, well, actually when I did my pre-flight, I noticed there's duct tape on one of the back windows. Oh, they had duct tape the window in.
Not necessarily what I want to see if I'm flying, but hey.
Well, it's not pressurized, we flew low.
Okay. Okay,
all right,
Jay.
This is cool. This is cool.
Well, we're going to start our second and our final hour, and this, I cannot believe. I am so mad that I didn't know that you had Tyrone turquoise, because I would have had that for my, look, just like, it's like, whoops. I wish I had known you had this, and I would have picked it for host pick, because I've never in 20 years offered Tyrone turquoise. We'll tell you what that means here in a second. But you've also got this combined back with amber. The necklace from $294 is $189, so that's more than $100 off the necklace. It's appraised at $450, but I dare you to try to find it. It's on FlexPay at $37.98. Then the big, beautiful earrings, we have 20. We took $70 off the earrings, they're $99. Then the ring from $119 to $69. And then last but not least, this big, gorgeous cuff from $249 to $159. We have about 40 or less in any of these that you look at. They're all available for you on 5 flex pays. The amber in this is the amber in this is stunning. But Jay, it also, I mean, the Tyrone turquoise is a story here, right?
Well, you know, Tyrone turquoise, it's one of the few American turquoises that we have left. You know, when I first started, even this turquoise wasn't even available when I first started out. They weren't mining it. At that time, it was closed. I mean, a lot of the Tyrone turquoise deposits were mined in the late 1800s. In the 70s, though, when I first started my business in the late 70s, I dealt with over 26 different turquoise mines in the United States. There were 26 that were open. Tyrone at that time wasn't one of the active mines. And today, of those 26, there's 1 left.
Oh, wow. That's
this
sad.
is a material, it's fairly rare. We don't have an exclusive on it. You can, you know, it's hard to get. They don't get a lot of it. But when we can buy it, and we like to buy it. In fact, I got a surprise for you, but I'm not going to open my mouth and tell you for 2018.
Tell me.
No, it's going to blow you away. I'll tell you later. But it's pretty cool with Tyrone.
It means that you're going to give me something for host pick for. Well, we've already done April.
No,
so
no, but I'm going to give you something very, very special. You're going to love it.
It's Tyrone turquoise.
I'm not going to tell you. See how she is. But what I love with this is the craftsmanship on this. And you can see where they've taken those are all natural nuggets of Tyrone turquoise. And think about the time, the effort, the skill that goes into making any of these designs.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up. They will all sell out, and we'll let you know when they're officially gone. Okay, I've got to show you this aquamarine and amethyst. This is
cool.
Massive.
And these go together so well.
Amethyst, and then look at those aquamarine beads. Okay, these are huge. I would say that's a, what would you say, millimeter size? I would say.
Well, this is 12, maybe 14 millimeters.
I would say exactly. I would say 14.
14 millimeters.
16.
Graduated up.
huge. And then we put it together with aquamarine, and we are doing it at $74.90.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know, under 15. I mean, this is fine jewelry. This is gallery jewelry. This is, if this had a gold clasp on it, I would hate to see what the price would be. The fact that we're doing this at this price today, that is amazing. I promise you, February, ladies, be ready. And then for our amber lovers, I love amber. We almost never have amber. I'm gonna grab this one so I can showcase it for you because it looks so much better. Can we see that, Amber? This we took from $189 to $129, and it's big. It's under $26 on your charge card to be able to get it home. And the beauty of this one is, it is that multicolor amber. You're getting that deeper, richer, almost, yeah, this is huge. Okay, that necklace, we did it for $189, but Jay, today it is $129. Let me just show you on my neck. I wish I had like 1,000 of these. I don't. I have, what do we have, Rock? About 300 or even less?
Probably less than that.
Is that so pretty?
Look at this, and it's the ombre effect. So it starts at cherry amber on the bottom. This is all Baltic amber, but it's with the cherry color, goes into cognac, and then it goes into the lighter kind of like almost like butterscotch amber, but it's not quite butterscotch. It's kind of what they call sunshine amber. And
oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Goes all the way up. See how that layers? The ombre effect. It's just amazing.
My producer just said, do you have enough necklaces on? Rocky, have you ever heard of layering? Layering. Okay, and I'm doing this without a mirror. That takes skill, too. Okay, we've got an update. Our Tyrone Turquoise is officially
congratulations, guys.
Sold
Great
out.
deal.
So thank you for your calls. And we do want to remind you, too, you can shop J. King at hsn.com. 50% savings and up to 5 flexible payments right there on hsn.com. And if you're shopping for clearance, then you're into free shipping once you hit $75. Okay, we are going to move right along. And Jay, Iron Mountain Turquoise, lowest price ever. $240 appraised price. That was the lowest appraised price. We did it at $159, but now it's $99.
Okay, and what's crazy with this, okay, this is, the Iron Mountain actually has 3 predominant colors. I don't know of anybody else that has access to this deposit or access to this mine. We only get to really get in there and harvest it a couple of times a year and for different lengths. But here's what's really crazy. There's so much turquoise in this deposit, in this mine, that when you can go in, you hit it really hard and you can get a lot of material out really quick. It's a commercial iron mine. So the only time that they're allowed to actually go in and harvest is when they're doing maintenance and they're shut down, or they're in the other end of the mine. They're working on the other end of mine for safety issues. This has high blues. It's got medium blues. It's got tealy blues. It's got greens, turquoise in the mine. These are all big. Think about this. These are all big, solid, natural nuggets. Every one of those beads that you're seeing there, you see how they graduate up? That started off as a big, solid nugget. So this is all solid nuggets that we've shaped. We've done oval shapes with them, but they're all free form. There's no 2 of these that are totally identical. And then it graduates up. It takes about 3 pounds of this rough material to complete one necklace. They don't weigh 3 pounds, but after we start with 3 pounds of rough, and we start cutting this down and we start polishing it, this is what we end up with. But it's got a nice presence to it, really unique. And again, it's got all the different blues. It's got even the tealy blues.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You know what? And that's one of the things with the Kingman mine. Is one of the things that they have. It's kind of funny because this particular mine is almost on the same latitude, except for it's halfway across around the globe from the Kingman mine. But it's basically on the same latitude. But in Kingman turquoise, which this isn't Kingman, this is Iron Mountain. But Kingman turquoise is the same thing. You have all these varieties of these different colors, from super, super high blues to, they even have like some super, super even lime greens in the Kingman deposit. But I just like this, the different colors of blues, and even the tealy blues in this. big, bold statement piece for just an incredible, incredible price.
Okay, and right now we are so very busy. Again, $60 savings, appraised at $240. When we put those appraised prices up there, we send these out. We have them independently appraised by 3 separate appraisers. We go with the lowest appraised price. So the lowest appraised price was $240. We did it at $159, but today it is $99. And you look at the beauty of each and every single piece of this. Each and every one's going to be different. So you're going to have something that will work back with anything that you already have, or if you're just building that turquoise collection, then this is a great starting point because it does have all the mixture of the colors. And then turquoise goes with so many other things. Like I'm wearing it back with the amber. I'm wearing it back with the turquoise and citrine. So this is going to be a fun one for layering, but this is amazing because you are getting that big, beautiful Iron Mountain presence in the turquoise, but you're also getting something that's under $100. And that's hard to do when we're talking about real turquoise. When we did it at $159, it was a very, very good value, but this is our lowest price ever. So just so you know, this is the only airing this visit, and we're giving it to you at an opportunistic buy.
You know, sometimes I hate these close-ups, but in this case, I love it. Okay,
I know,
because
right?
it really shows you. Okay, look at the blues, look at the watermark, look at the matrix, and this is all natural. Every one of those, that's a natural color that all came out of the same run when we did the run on the mine. This is all those different matrix patterns, all those different colors. You've got everything from high blue, medium blue, robin's egg blue. You've got a red matrix. You've got black matrix. You've got some tealy blues in there. It's just really, really phenomenal. But what is really cool with this, okay, and this is the important part, these are solid nuggets. They were solid nuggets of turquoise, solid pieces of turquoise that we actually shaped those beads from. When you do that, you just waste so much rough material. So the key to this is by being able to take this high quality turquoise, be able to shape it. So every time you shape it, you're actually taking weight away from it. You're diminishing your return on because the turquoise is sold by weight. And so to do this and do it graduated and still come in, when I figured this out, to even do it at $159 was a steal, right? And the only reason we could even do that, I don't know anybody else that could do it. The only reason we can do it is because of how we mine, how we buy mine direct, how we buy the material. We can stockpile the material. We don't have to get our money back right away. We're able to buy the material, save it up until we can get enough material to actually do a run, do a project, and still come in at a great, great value. So really, even at $159.90, this would have been just a crazy, crazy price. One that I doubt anybody could compete with, even if they could get the material. But to be able to do this and do it below $100 is just phenomenal.
Okay, hang in there. You've got this. If you are on board, we've got you taken care of. And I really, really hope you can. And you know what? I promise if you think it looks pretty on the screen, you will just flip when you see it in person. Okay, this is very limited, but if you can, oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna try to show this to you as well as, look at that. Now opal never shows well on TV, but you could see the magic of this and how it lights up. There's only 20 people who can get this gem quality Ethiopian opal beaded necklace. This was $999 and Jay and I sold it out the only other time it's been on air. We're doing it today at $169.98 on your charge card, and if you happen to have your HSN charge card, $70.82 over the next 12 months. But Jay, the colors, I mean, the colors.
Okay, there's not a single.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is Ethiopian, this is precious opal. If you look at every little bead, just train on every bead, there's not a single bead in this strand that doesn't have fire, that doesn't have the property of opalescence. It's got magical fire to it. When you take this in different lights and you wear it, it's gonna sparkle, it's gonna gleam. This is precious opal. The only reason I got this, and the only reason, you think this price, I know it's a higher price, than we normally do. This is really limited. I got this out of somebody's private collection. They only use the top grade opal. You never, usually when you see Ethiopian opal, you'll see it where they'll have some beads that have fire, but there'll be other beads in there that are kind of dead. There's not a single bead in here that doesn't have fire. To be honest with you, I doubt that you could go to any jewelry store. I actually have a few of these that I've sold to jewelry store friends, and you'd be lucky if you paid $3,000 to $4,000 for it. You'd be lucky to pay that for it.
Okay, all of the reviews except for one are perfect 5 stars. You've got to give yourself the opportunity to see that in person. And then also, we're going to show you the red coral. You know, last hour, everybody fell in love with our triple strand. This is for the person who's looking for a big, bold, beautiful red coral piece. I mean, that's a lot of coral. From $159 to $129. And Jay, I don't know if we've had a bigger coral necklace than this.
You know, and here again, it's all about not only the size of the coral. The bigger, the bigger the coral beads like this, that means the bigger the rough had to be, right? These are, solid pieces of coral that we cut these from. What determines a lot is the color of the coral too. Being able to get that color, and this is a very unique. It's kind of like a ruby red color, not like a cherry red. More on the almost like the ruby red color, Pantone.
Okay, last call ever, and then it's going to be retired. I wish that wasn't the case, but it is. How about the necklace that was a customer pick and we sold in aquamarine at $159? We did this necklace, sold it out at $159. Jay and I did, and it was a big customer pick. Well, today we took it to $99. We're going to give you the matching stud earrings. Free shipping on this, and this is under $20 to bring it home. Under $20 to bring that home. It also puts you into free shipping on every other clearance item. But we have 143 people who can get this one, and then we will never be able to do this necklace at that price point again. And we're talking about real aquamarine. And you think about just what one of those single stones would be in a ring, and yet you're getting an entire necklace in aquamarine, Jay.
And like aquamarine, you find it in several locations around the world. This is mined at right around 14,000 feet. They don't even have a road into it. They actually walk. There's a trail up to the mine. It's about a 20-mile hike in for them to get this. And this is some of the nicest aquamarine that I've ever had the pleasure of working with.
Oh, our opal sold out.
Oh, cool.
But
I'm glad people got that.
We do have another opal that we'll show you, a choice of opal that we'll show you a little bit later for under $200. We have an Ethiopian beautiful, that more of the...
It's a black opal.
Yeah, well, but we also have the light one, and that $199 price point. We have about 20 of each, so we'll show that a little bit later. But this one, Jay, we were supposed to air it later on. We could not wait because everybody's going crazy over this one. I just wish we had more. It's a huge customer pick. We did this originally at $189. It was appraised at almost $300. Today, first come, first serve. I hope it makes the clock on this one. We'll have a clock up momentarily. It is $129 for one of the largest amber pieces. Huge customer pick, as I said, on FlexPay for $25.98. And it is amazingly beautiful. And you look at how they've ombreed the colors on this. And then also, too, the size of those rondelles. And when we talk about amber, this is not copal. This is not... it looks like amber. This is genuine amber. And what's the difference, Jay? Because a lot of people may not know the difference, but you want to invest your money in real amber.
Well, but the copal is amber, but it's only 3 to 5 million years old, okay? This is Baltic amber. We also have a deposit that we're buying rough out of right now out of the Ukraine. We just haven't started to make the jewelry out of it yet. And this dates back to 30 to 50 million years old. 30 to 50 million years old. And what you're looking at is fossilized tree resin. But these are from trees that were alive 30 to 50 million years ago. It was the sap of the tree. It's what they call an organic gemstone. So it's an organic gemstone. It's, amber, the history on amber, at one time, turquoise was traded just like money, and amber They're actually, if you go to any of, you go to Europe, especially the Scandinavian type regions, Norway and that, you go to any of the museums, you'll see like these big round, like donut looking things in different sizes, and they're all amber, different color. They're butterscotch amber, different ambers, and they actually traded it, and they wore it like a necklace. It was like wearing their wallet around them. And, and the bigger the amber, the more it was worth. And they actually used it for monetary reasons. So even ancient cultures realized the value of genuine amber. And this is all genuine Baltic amber. That's a big difference.
Okay, if you are on board, you got it. Please, please don't hang up, because we will get it for you. We have another update too. Our aquamarine is officially gone. So thank you so much for your calls there as well. Enjoy that one. So the amber is gone, the aquamarine is gone. We're into our final 30 minutes with Jay, and we've got a couple pieces that we want to showcase for you.
I love this.
Yeah, this I think we only have about 100 of. I wish we had more.
This is brand new for the event. We sold almost all of it. We just got the last few remaining.
Oh, you know what? We're not going to do that one first. Okay, we're going to do our opal first. Here we go. Okay, then this is crazy. We have the precious. We have this precious opal, which is the black, and I'll just look at this.
They're both Ethiopian precious opals. If you go. But these are less expensive, and these are smaller pieces, okay?
20 of each. Look at the green in that. Look at the red in the, I mean, this, so there's your black. Here's the
white, which is the other, can you see the difference? And this is why, number one, they're not faceted like the other one was. And you can see the color in them, but the reason that they're at the price they are, if you want precious opal, this is, this you can still get in on. This is Ethiopian precious opal, but they're not faceted, and they're not the top grade.
Okay. From $249 to $199, but they were appraised at $415. And then also available for you,
confetti opal.
Do we have that one? Can I grab that one? This confetti opal piece from $109 to $79.90, Jay, this has to be one of the best buys in the show. And you gotta see this one in person, because it doesn't really look like that. I mean, it looks like confetti. I mean, you're getting so many different colors.
It's almost like confetti. It almost has like a honeycomb effect to it.
Look at that.
Is that cool or what? And look at its sparkle and gleam. And this is a really unique, fairly rare opal. And the fact that it's rare, I've only seen it one time in my life. I've only got to work with it one time in my life, but look how that sparkles. Every one of them, it's got like chocolate root beer, and then it's got like white honeycomb in some of it. That's why we named it confetti opal, because it looks like confetti. You know, when you have like New Year's and you have the confetti and you throw it up. This is something, if you're a collector and you like unusual opal materials, especially if you collect opals, this is something you really might want to consider having in your collection.
Okay, $79.90, and a lot of people already saying yes to this one. It is opal. That's real opal, which is amazing. Okay, we're going to move right along, and now we're going to take a look at this ring. This is turquoise and smoky in a bypass style ring, and so pretty, Jay. I mean, and this is definitely one of your gallery pieces, right?
It's a gallery piece, and this is Tyrone turquoise. So it's an American turquoise, comes out of just below Silver City, New Mexico. And then you have that beautiful smoky quartz. And we're showing it real close here, and so it's kind of washing out a little bit. But this is just a great look, and it's in a bypass style. So bypass means you've got that little gap. So even though they come true to size, if you want to make it a half size, or you want something, you know, that you can kind of adjust a little bit, this is something you can do. Isn't that a cool design?
So cool.
A really gallery
like
look.
That.
You see that, where you can kind of bring it in if you want?
Yeah, bring it in a little bit.
Or if you want to bring it out a little bit, if it's too tight, you can do that also.
Now, we're also going to have that matching pendant coming up. Wow.
And this is Tyrone turquoise in smoky quartz.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. And this one, we only have 30 of, and we took $60 off of it. It's $239. And then we'll also have the matching earring for you, too. But the ring, $84.90, and it's brand new, Jay.
And brand new, and this is part of what we call our gallery collection. Our gallery collections are very limited. They're usually limited because of the materials. And we do, these are the things that you actually would see in a gallery. If you came out west, if you were in Sedona, Scottsdale, you went to Vail, to Taos, if you went to Santa Fe, those are the kind of pieces you'll see.
Oh,
I'm glad that people got in on those. They are smaller nuggets, but if you want to own Ethiopian precious opal, that's a great way to get started.
Oh, and by the way, that's our 16th sellout in the show. So I'm going to take my pieces off that I've been wearing, because I'm going to put that amethyst that we have coming up on with the matching earrings. And I know a lot of people are already ordering it on that. We've still got 35 minutes left to shop with Jay. Final 35 minutes of the day with Mr. Jay King. And this is when we always get tons of requests for rings, Jay. So finally we have some. And it really is a great combination of that neutral of the smoky and then that beauty of the turquoise. Okay.
What I like about this is the adjustability, but this is one of the few things we've done, and it will go back to the Tyrone and smoky quartz that we just brought, that we just did the designs.
Yeah, so here's your Tyrone and smoky in the earrings and in the matching pendant. Those beautiful earrings, we're doing those for only $69, from $89 to $69. The necklace, $60 off. That is a $465 necklace, and it is stunning. You've got the combination of the turquoise beads back with the faceted smoky quartz, and then the pendant is just out of this world. Okay, we have amethyst and aquamarine coming out for less than $75. First, we're going to tell you more about the Monday Night Show. Take a look.
You never know what we're going to do on the Monday Night Show, but here's a sneak peek. There'll be more than a few surprises. Ready? And weekly guest challenges. But don't forget about the great products.
This craziness is going to continue.
Tune in 7 p.m. on Monday or visit hsn.com and search Monday Night Show for more.
Say hello to something new. New is smart. New is gorgeous. New is delicious. New is so you. Shop now and discover the perfect new for you.
We're celebrating the new year with great deals all weekend long. From December 29th through January 1st, enjoy special pricing on your favorite brands like Bissell, Juicy Couture, and Origami. And don't miss these exclusive offers. Up to 50% off and 5 flex pay on J. King. Up to 40% off on kitchen essentials. And up to 25% off on this season's hottest electronics. And join us for a special New Year's Eve countdown with Adam and Valerie. Ring in the new year with HSN. Now through Monday. HSN and CrewCon Cruise Outlet are teaming up to find your perfect cruise at a great price. Build your custom cruise experience to fit your personality, style, and budget. Sailing from every major port city in the world on 17 major cruise lines. Offering extra savings and perks like drink packages, prepaid tips, and more. Plus, an exclusive offer for HSN customers. An additional $100 to spend on board your next cruise. Search cruise at hsn.com to get started.
Okay, we have the final 30 minutes left with Jay for today, and lots of things. I mean, when I tell you lots of things we've got to pack in, so we are going to show you as much as we can in the next 30 minutes. We're delighted you're with us. And now we're going to show you a choice of a bracelet, a necklace, and then we also have the gorgeous rings. This is the ring. This is Wild Horse Jasper. So the pendant with the necklace, $139, even though it was appraised at $250, and it's on 5 flexible payments at $27 and change. Big, bold beautiful earrings at $74.90. And then we have the bracelet. The bracelet's only $39.90. So Jay, this is brand new, Wild Horse Jasper.
This is brand new, and what I love about this is the history of it. Okay, I haven't used it in a while. This is mined in America. It comes out of Southern Oregon, and it's actually it's on the Oregon Trail, and this is comes out of an area where they collect a lot of individual mine. It's open to the public, but individual miners have staked their claims in there. And this, the reason they call this Wild Horse Jasper is because the mesa that this is mined on, or where they have their dig, their operation, they can't really use big equipment up there. But you would know why it's called Wild Horse if you flew with me, because I flew over this mesa one time, and all of a sudden, you know, like, have you ever had that thing in sensation of motion where you're moving, and then also you feel like it's something else is like moving with you? And I looked down, and there was a herd of wild horses that were just running through there. It's kind of like sage and cedar, real small trees, and it just looked like the whole ground was moving. That's how many were there.
Cool.
So that's where the name Wild Horse came from.
And where was this?
This is in Southern Oregon. So the southeastern Oregon is where it is, and it's right on the Oregon Trail. For people, you know, the Oregon Trail, when the pioneers were going from the east, like we're coming from Missouri out to California, coming out to Oregon, coming out to Washington, there was the trail, the Oregon Trail, and this particular deposit, this particular mining location is located on that trail. So a lot of history in the area, a lot of artifacts in the area. It's really cool. Definitely should be on your bucket list to go and just research it. Go online and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I love this, but look at the continuity of this, and that's all natural.
Yes.
Isn't that wild? It's one of the most unique jaspers I have. Beautiful.
Okay, if you are looking for something that really has the magic of a rainbow, Jay, this is sensational. This was appraised at $175 because you've got some very incredible gemstones in here. We're doing it for $99.90, under $20 on your charge card. So I see lapis, I see Kingman turquoise.
You've got turquoise, you've got lapis, you've got gaspiite, you have red opal, you have rhodonite in there. There's just a myriad of different stones. It's really, this is the pink opal, this is a white opal. It's really literally a trip around the world, a complete trip around the world. And this is, you're looking at, you've got variscite in there, you've got boulder variscite in there. It's, what you're looking at is 5 different materials from 5 different countries. So we had to go to 5 individual different countries and buy the rough materials from 5 different locations to be able to put that together.
But they're big stones too, big rondelles. Okay, we're gonna wrap this one up. It's $99.90. We have only a couple hundred of those, but we gotta show you this, the sunstone, the graduated sunstone.
This is brand new.
Okay, I wish we had like 10,000 and this could be a today's special, because the sunstone is actually mined, or I don't know if this one is, but they're mined in the United States, right?
You can get it, sunstone. This comes from Madagascar, but you can get it. I've gotten it in Africa. I've got it in U.S. I think they actually, Thailand, Burma, they have sunstone. India has small deposits of sunstone. But this is from Madagascar, really, really unique. It almost looks like a strawberry quartz type look to it, color. Beautiful, beautiful. They call it sunstone because of the light refraction that the natural material has.
So pretty, and we took this from $99 to $69. It's almost $100 off the appraised price, and it's on FlexPay at $13.98. Okay, the next one, we have 300 people who can get our lowest price of the entire year on orange spiny oyster with turquoise. This was $189. Anytime we do spiny oyster, it always sells out. We're doing this one for you right now at $119. Now it's 3 individual strands. Let me just open this one up because it's a little twisted. 3 strands, or I'm sorry, 4 strands.
4 strands. I was going to say, no, it's 4 strands.
4 strands.
And they're graduated. And this is genuine. This is natural spiny oyster. It's red and orange, but primarily orange. And then you've got these beautiful turquoise. Somebody somebody actually wrote in on this that had seen it and purchased it. They said, I was just out west, I was just in Santa Fe, and I saw a similar design that wasn't nearly as big for over $600.
Right.
So, I mean, this is really kind of a gallery look. This is kind of a more of a Southwest feel to it. You know, it's kind of goes back to my roots on how I used to originally design. But Spiny Oyster just has so many good memories to how when I first discovered it, first started using it. I just love Spiny, but it's getting really, really tough to get it. But I just love it, and I love this design. I love this look.
But Jay, at $119, we took $70 off, $23 and change on your charge card. We will let you know when that one is gone. It will for sure sell out. And then we have our Angel Peak turquoise ring. This we took from $69 all the way down to $49.90 and under $10 on your charge card. And that's a big piece of that beautiful Angel Peak turquoise.
And you know what I love it with the Angel Peak? We named this as a mine in Chile. We named it Angel Peak because if you see where this is mined, it's mined at over 12,000 feet. So when you look out, the joke was, you know, when we first saw this material, you could really, you look out and you might even see angels floating around. And so that's why we call it Angel Peak. It's beautiful, real high blue. Here again, the clarity of the turquoise, hardly any matrix in this material at all. It's almost all clean. If it does have a matrix, it'll be a real soft, like little spider web red matrix if it does have matrix.
Okay, under $10 to bring that home. Now, how about blue lace agate? Last night, everything we did in blue lace agate completely sold out. This was supposed to be $149 because it's a triple strand of blue lace agate, but then you've got these big barrel, fancy faceted barrel amethyst right there as spacers. This is our lowest price. We took it from $149 to $99.90. It's under $20 on your charge card. It looks like blue chalcedony. It's that pretty. It's that clean. It's that amazing.
What's amazing too is look at the size of these amethyst crystals that are all hand fasted and then they loop in there. Do you know how hard it is to do this? I'll tell you how hard it is. All my cutters said, if you make us do this again, then we quit.
Do not make them do it again.
No, but I got to tell you, this is really difficult to do. It really takes a skilled artist. And this material comes out of Malawi, okay? This is a blue agate out of Malawi. It does look like a blue chalcedony. It has that same feel as blue chalcedony.
Okay, if you want this, we have almost 300 people trying to get it. There's no way. Nothing like that. Nothing about that looks like $99. Okay, we're going to move to the beautiful amethyst necklace that I'm wearing. This was appraised at $145. We were supposed to do it at $94.90, but instead we took $20 off, even though it's brand new. It is massive. I mean, these are massive amethyst beads, huge amethyst beads. I mean, if you think that a regular pearl is 6 millimeters, well, this is 14 millimeters. So it more than doubles what a pearl would be. So you have all of these amethysts that are, I know on the screen they look darker. They're true.
They're not. This is like grape jelly purple amethyst. It's super purple. Super high grade Zambian amethyst. This is over the top, high grade, some of the best quality Zambian amethyst that's available.
But then it's combined with the best quality aquamarine,
which is just accent pieces. Doesn't that really, that nice aqua blue, we've got 4 accent beads. But if you see this the lights are kind of making it look darker than it really is. It's like a grape jelly purple. It's just the most amazing color, the highest grade amethyst that we actually get from this particular deposit. And then we faceted it. But here again, 14 millimeter faceted round beads all the way up. I think it finishes off with 8 millimeter.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And Jay, I mean, I think back again to the fact that if you took one of these amethysts and you made a ring out of it.
Okay, there's a good shot.
Yeah, that's the color. It's really purple, and those aquas are just exactly like textbook quality, exactly what you want your aquamarine to be. If you can use express automated ordering, that's gonna be the best way to be able to get through. This is the one, Jay, that they had said that we considered as a today's special candidate, right?
Right, we couldn't do it though.
Right. right? But this is one that they wanted.
They wanted it, but we couldn't do the volume.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're getting it, though, actually at a better price than it was going to be as a today's special because we have so few of these. And, you know, if you're born in the month of February and you've always dreamed of not only having your birthstone, but having your birthstone in a big way, most of us think of our birthstone as a ring, you can get an entire strand of amethyst. I don't know anybody who has, normally people have pendants. You know, they have, when they say they have an amethyst necklace or a gemstone necklace, it's a pendant. To get an entire strand of genuine gemstones in super high quality. They are facet grade, they are faceted. You have the accents then of the aquamarine, and this is a statement piece. This is that big, bold, incredible statement piece, but you're paying the price of costume jewelry for it. This will sell out. They told me we have almost as many people on board as we have availability on this one. And again, we loved it so much, our committee here at HSN that chooses today's specials, which are the best buys of the day. We loved it so much that we wanted as a today's special, but we simply could not get enough of these. So we have at this point, I'm gonna say with everybody on board, maybe 370 or so of these available to go around, but what a treasure piece. And I want to say this too, if you are thinking about it and you've never shopped with Jay or you've never shopped with us here at HSN, you have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't more than love this, you send it back. But I know, if you think it looks pretty now, because to me it looks dark on my screen or on my monitor.
When you get it,
yeah, when
you'll
you
see the color.
it, it's that purple, that grapey, true purple, amethyst, the color that every amethyst wants to be, Jay.
This is, and here again, this is the highest grade of amethyst that we get out of this particular deposit. And these were the bigger crystals. And the bigger they are, the more they retain their color. So they're not translucent. They're that, but they really are like, for better words to describe, it's almost like a grape jelly purple. It almost looks like grape jelly, the color of it. And that's what real high grade amethyst looks like. That is the color of it. And then we've done facets on that, huge 14 millimeter graduated up to 8 millimeter beads, round beads. And then we've done 4 stations of really super high quality aqua, just to kind of give it a little color contrast. It's funny because Connie's on the committee for today's specials. She's one of the ones that they go to. They wanted this, they love this look. We had started production, and that's why we have what we have. But we just realized when we started getting into it and getting into the rough, we just weren't going to be able to do it. And we just weren't going to be able to do the volume, and we weren't going to be able to keep the quality in this standard. So we ended up saying that, you know, we just ended up having to take it as a today's special. But even as a today's special, it wasn't going to sell for this price. It was going to be a lot higher than that. It almost had to be. So, but we had already started production on it. So you're just really fortunate. I'm really happy that everybody sees the value in this and really understands, you know, when they're getting a screaming deal.
Oh my gosh, when you open the box, prepare to be blown
Amazed.
away. I mean, blown away, because you pick this up and just the weight of it and the feel of it. Okay, if you're on board, you do have this, so stay right where you are. We've counted you. We're gonna show you the matching earrings. I'm actually wearing the matching earrings, but I'll take one off too and just give you a real up-close look at it. There's only a couple hundred of these, so it's that same grade and that same quality amethyst. And then, of course, you have the aquamarine with it as well. But I wanna show you, because, I mean, these earrings are so impressive at $44.90. They were supposed to be $49.90. We're doing them for $44.90, and they're under $9 on FlexPay, but they have this wonderful drop style to them, that deep, rich color, just like we had in the...
And look, as Connie's just barely moving this, what's it doing?
Yeah.
Sparkling, right? Sparkle, the sheen, just absolutely stunning.
Well, and Jay, they're so comfortable too.
You know, and what I like about this, they have that elongating effect, so you can really see them, but they're not over the top heavy, so that, you know, that they don't weigh down the earlobes.
Okay, there are under 200 of the earrings left. Wow, look at this. There's only 100 of these available. So this is amethyst and turquoise together. This we took from $289 to $139. Now you want to talk about a savings. This is $139. So again, that's $150 off the HSN $150 off the HSN price. So it's all faceted amethyst and faceted turquoise dropping down into that inlaid turquoise pendant.
And the inlay is three-dimensional, and the silver is a three-dimensional sign. So it's like a puffed heart type design, a beautiful heart. You got that beautiful Zambian amethyst, kind of little toggle faceted cabochon that hangs down. These are truly pieces of wearable art. These are truly gallery editions, and we just had a very few left. And so you can take advantages. Again, end of the year, this is the kind of thing that they do for this event, and that's why I love doing this event.
And free shipping on that too, and that puts you into free shipping on everything else that happens to be clearance. Oh, look at these earrings. I love these earrings. But of course, we don't have a ton of these available, but oh my gosh, I mean, I would say there's an argument for getting more than one of these. We took these all the way down to $69. It's a $110 earring, so we're gonna run through, show you exactly what we have available.
$59.
Oh, wow, $59. Okay, so $11 and change on your charge card. Rocky, these are amazing. I mean, to get a big pear cut gemstone like this and these particular gems. So this is pink opal. That is a pink opal big drop earring. You'll see them in a second. But that's a lot of gemstone for $59. Okay, right beside it, the most rare tiger's eye, the most sought after tiger's eye. That's your blonde tiger's eye. Blonde tiger's eye.
Connie's favorite.
My favorite. Then we have the chrysoprase.
This is Belmont chrysoprase, the highest grade chrysoprase, really the best known that you can buy.
And then we have the black agate, which you need a great pair of black, earrings. And the most limited is the pink opal, but it's kind of like first come, first serve.
We brought these in, and these are standalone. So we take a great earring design. Of the top 12, okay, I've been doing this for 42 years. Of those 42 years, this particular look, this particular design, we've done them in turquoise, we've done them in lapis. These are 4 brand new gemstones that we're doing them in. This is one of the top 12 designs I've ever done in earrings. They're so functional, so reliable. This is something that you might want to consider, if you've got a couple of different colors that you just love. You can wear these as standalones. They have a nice, big, bold presence, but yet they're very elegant. They have a very kind of an elegance to them. You could wear them every day, but these, if you want to dress up, are perfect for dressing up, and it's a perfect design that is something that you could that actually wear as a standalone if you wanted to.
Oh, we've got an update for you. Look at that.
You're so lucky. The people that got in on that, that's a crazy deal, just crazy.
Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna go back to the earrings because we are so very busy. We're gonna take it a moment past the clock. But Jay, I mean, just even cutting that fancy pear shape is a big deal.
Well, if you look at this, and these are all handmade findings, and we made them, like I said, we did this. We did it in turquoise.
I'm sorry.
And we did it in turquoise, and we did it in lapis, and we did it in one other thing. I'm trying to think of what we did. We brought them on, we blew them out, sold them out. So many people love this look, love this design, that they ask us, could we bring it in different gemstones? And so this time we brought it in Australian pink opal, that beautiful blonde tiger's eye, which Connie spoke to the fact that is the rarest of all the tiger's eyes, that rough materials that we get. Then look at the quality of this chrysoprase. This is like knockdown, gorgeous chrysoprase. This is Belmont chrysoprase. Look how clean that material is. This is like the super, super high A and AA grade material that came out of that deposit. And then it almost looks like an emerald. And then...
Or it looks like imperial jade.
You've got, yeah, it could look like a jade. Yeah, it does have that color, but it has like it's almost like there's a light inside. It's a very vibrant green. And then, of course, everybody needs something in black. Like you should, I don't care, in any well-maintained jewelry box, you need at least one black necklace, faceted black, because, to dress up with, especially if you're wearing white or if you're going out for some function, you always want to have something like that.
Okay, pink opal is sold out. Blonde tiger's eye, we have 40. The chrysoprase, we have 70. We have about 100 left in that beautiful black black agate. But I'm telling you, get as many of these as you can with that flex pay of $11 and change, because they are your go-to earrings. And that pear shape is about 1 3/8 of an inch in the length from top to bottom. It's a fancy shape, and that's all genuine gemstone. They're saying they're all going to sell out, so we're going to go ahead and move. But if you can get a couple colors, I would really recommend you doing that. Okay, couple things that we want to show you. We found another Ethiopian opal that we're going to grab and show for you. So if I can get that, yeah, that's the sapphire.
It's a sapphire.
Yeah, we'll get that Ethiopian opal. This one, $999 normally, but we're doing it for $849.
Okay, now here's the difference if you look at this, okay? See this? Look at the color
look at that.
on this.
Look at
Okay, this is from my friend who he goes to the Ethiopian mines. He is Ethiopian. This is out of his private stash. This is Ethiopian black precious opal. There's not a single bead in here that doesn't have fire. Do you see the difference in the quality? You see the fire in these? Isn't that, look at the reds, the greens, the beautiful like chartreuse colors. But if you look at every single one of these beads, there won't be a bead, a single solitary bead that doesn't have fire. If you saw this in a jewelry store, you would literally, there's no way you could touch this for less than $3,000 to $4,000. You can't get this. I can't buy this material and be able to do this and do it at that price. You can't. He just had this in his private collection.
Okay, 20 of those available. Also, our confetti opal. You know what? We showed it once. There's only 100 people who can get our confetti opal from $109 to $79, and it's under $16 on your charge card. And that's genuine opal. I mean, this is an opal that most people are like, I never knew something like that existed.
And as far as I know, this is a brand new. This was a mine find for us. I don't know of anybody else in the world that has it. Okay, I've never, ever seen it before. In 42 years, I've only seen it one time in the rough. We bought everything that we could. We got this out of northwestern Australia in the middle of nowhere. Actually, almost more toward the central outback is actually where we purchased this particular rough. But it's beautiful, like a chocolate brown, and it's got white in it. It's got honeycomb in it. That's why we call it confetti.
Okay, we
Here you
have
go, brand new.
Yeah, and a quick 2-minute special, because even though it's brand new, we do not have as many as we would want. So the necklace, the turquoise and lapis necklace, comes with the lapis beaded necklace and then that great big pendant, and we've taken it from $224 to $189, even though it's brand new. The matching ring, the matching bracelet, the matching earrings, they're all available on 5 flexible payments. And Jay, nobody can argue with the fact that turquoise and lapis, it is an amazing combination. This is actually the Andean turquoise.
Yeah, this is Andean turquoise, so it's Chilean, and we've combined this with beautiful lapis. And I have to tell you, you just can't go wrong with beautiful blue Afghani lapis and high blue, robin's egg, clear blue turquoise. They just melt together. They go together so well. They complement each other so well. And these are brand new for the event. You're seeing everything, the whole suite of designs. The necklace with pendant, the bracelet, and the ring, and the earrings were all made as a suite. So, you know, and I get a lot of requests for this because people want the whole ensemble when they buy it. I'm not saying if your budget won't take it, don't do it. But if you can afford it and you like this look, they're made as an ensemble. They're made as a suite of designs. And they're all made to go together. That's what how they were created, how they were manufactured.
Okay, we have just a couple seconds left. I know we're busy, but very, very limited, as you might imagine. And we're going to be going to the beautiful spiny oyster next, which has already been so very, very popular. With just about 5 minutes left, we're trying to show you as much as we can. So our spiny oyster was $189. We're going to do it now for $119. And it's available for you on FlexPay at $23.98. It's 20.5 inches in the length, but you have a 2 3/4 inch extender. So meaning this can go 23¼ inches in the length. But Jay, we sold half our quantity off preview because we don't do spiny oyster at $119. It's always, actually, it's usually over $200.
Right, and I think you really need to see it on Connie's head and Victoria. If you look at this and you see it on, though, that's really the...
Oh, and we sold out of our
congratulations.
Ethiopian
You've
opal.
got the Ethiopian opal. Okay, look at this on Connie. It looks like you're dripping. It looks like you have a waterfall of spiny oyster and high blue turquoise. I love this look. We have a comedian off camera here, so we won't go into that.
Wannabe comedian. Wannabe. Okay, but this one, Jay, this is amazing because this is kind of like a throwback to what started it all for you. Under 100 people now can get this one, though. By the way.
Well, I got to tell you, and even this design, and we got a wonderful, email prior to this show where somebody had seen this online because we preview things online, and they said, I was just in Santa Fe. I saw something in a gallery. It was over $600, and it wasn't even this big or of this quality in these same materials.
Right.
So this is kind of this is a throwback to my roots. Okay. This was this wasn't the first design I ever did, but this is the kind of things I used to cut and I used to design when I used to do necklaces, kind of the waterfall effect. When I discovered spiny, now spiny comes in 3 colors. It comes in orange, red, and purple. This has got red and orange in it. You'll see some every now and then, maybe a little piece of purple, but primarily you've got the reds and you've got the oranges. I know it says orange, but you can even see in this design, you can see there is some red in it also. Just a really unique, big, bold, what we call a bib waterfall. Oh my God, check that out.
I know it's
Is that
gorgeous.
to die for or what? Here it shows it all spaced out, okay, so you can see the colors. But when you see it on, you see how it nestles in, it just lays so perfectly.
Well, if you are on board, this is going to sell out. So you've got it if you're there. Stay there. We've got another update.
All right.
28 sellouts in the show today. Thank you. Thank you so much for being with us. Happy New Year.
What a way to end the year.
Right? Okay, and I was getting ready to say Happy New Year, but I'm here tomorrow. What am I saying?
I have 3 more hours, too, in the morning with Siobhan, and then I'm out of here,
Well,
though.
I'm not. I'm here tomorrow night till 11. Okay, now, this one I love. If I am not mistaken, Sunstone is the state gemstone of Oregon, I think. I think so.
I think it is, but I would want to confirm that.
It's the state gemstone of something, and I think it's Oregon.
Oregon, but you do find sunstone in America.
Right, so I think that's why it's Oregon. Okay, so this was appraised at $145. We would normally do it at $99, but today it is $69.90, and it's under $14 on your charge card. It is amazing. Those little, again, it looks like sun drops exploding inside those beautiful 4 to 10 millimeter beads, and it's orange, kind of like a burnt orange color, but it has that crystalline structure on the inside and a range of different hues. I promise you, people are going to want to get closer to this one to see exactly what it is, because most people don't know what sunstone is, Jay.
You don't see it. I've seen it in several places in the world, and every rough that I've ever purchased has always looked very extremely different, right?
I know.
And this is, again, the reason we bought this. We really only buy the really high quality materials, and we like things that are unique, they're different, right? That you don't see every day, or you don't, this almost even has kind of a strawberry quartz feel to it,
does.
too. It's where it's got
but a little more orange.
A little bit more orange, yeah, a little bit more burnt orange, and that's why they call it sunstone. See that the bead that they're just showing here next to the clear bead? That's commonly what most sunstone looks like. It's more like a beigey or a peachy color, yes.
And then look at the rich, kind of almost red one. So we gave you the variety, like the range of the sunstone here. But $69.90, that really is amazing to get genuine gemstones, to get something that's all handcrafted. It's 18 inches, 2 3/4 of an inch in the extender on this one. And we have almost 600 people on board saying yes to this. And that's the beauty of Mind Finds, to do something different, Jay.
And that's really, kind of what Mind Finds is all about, right? The show's called Mind Finds for a reason. We go out, we travel around the world, and we go out and we seek out unusual natural materials. We try to go mine direct wherever possible. It's more the case that we go mine direct than not. Some things we can't go mine direct. We have to go through a consolidator that has to be there, and buy it as it comes out of the ground. Maybe there's several different miners. I think that's what's fun, and I really appreciate everybody. And again, I want to thank everybody for anher wonderful year. It's just been an amazing year.
You're not going anywhere.
22 years. It was 22 years this year, and we're going to finish up tomorrow. Grand finales at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Siobhan and we have 3 more hours, and then that's it. We're going to call it a new year, and we head to Tucson to the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show.
And I will see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with Pry. So lots of great things to help you look younger, feel better in the new year. Bobby's coming up next with Beauty Solutions. Lots of things that you don't want to miss out on there. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. It's always a blast. And I love working with you because time flies when you're having fun, and we always have fun.
We always, sometimes a little too much fun. But thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Jay, we'll see you tomorrow at 1.
Adios.
Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Bobby Ray Carter. Are you ready for some fabulous beauty solutions in this hour and in the next? One of the things we really want to invite you as we're going into the new year is to try something new. I want to show you a couple of items that are coming up a little bit later on in the hour. Incredible, incredible value. So the fragrance that you're looking at, this is Pour l'Amour, and this is an exclusive fragrance from Vicky Teal, and it is all about not 1, 2, 3, but 4 aphrodisiacs.